houses, then it may be a lot easier for you to get a better referral fee.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All
right, guys, let's go live on the Facebook here. It's not her account. All right, stand by. There we go. All right. Greetings, one and all. This is the National Scripts and Roleplay. My name's Chris Hurley, gathering here each weekday morning to get your words going in real estate, helping you start your day with some intentions. You can come at the pre-show at 8:15 and ask any questions that you want, unrecorded, 7:15 if you're Central Time. And then go start your day. Start your day, make some contacts today. What did you do yesterday in terms of reaching people? What messages did you send out? And what responses did you get? You write those down and you create pipelines of contact of people that you've had business with, and you chart your course. Those conversations that you have every day. So today's mission, I see there's been some people who've come onto the show who have been new. I wanted to introduce an old-fashioned classic script, put it in the chat, and it's also probably on the Facebook group in several places too. And it is the new agent script. And what's cool about the new agent script is I actually did hear this on another call. I heard the favorite realtor stuff. Somebody was using that line. I love that. Hey, it's your favorite realtor. Would you have the courage to say that as an entry line? Hey, Telly, it's your favorite realtor, Chris Hurley. How are you?
Do you have the
courage
Chris,
to
how
do
you
that?
doing today?
He's jolly. He'll laugh at it. Ian would roll his eyes. I don't know. What would you do when you hear that phrase? It's an opportunity for us to have some good conversations with folks. And so in the chat, I put the script. It's the new agent script. Here's the challenge. If you were a new agent, you heard two new agents here with some ideas. So there are people still getting their license coming into our business. What do you coach that new agent to say to all the people that are in their phone? How do you say that? How do you introduce yourself? Bring in the concept of real estate. Tell them how valuable you can be to their lives. Ask for referrals. And then thank them for the opportunity and just go on to the next call. You get the phone number working. You get some information updated. You might even ask for their birthday so that you can call and celebrate their birthday with them. That's another touch point that you could use to level up the relationship. So we're going to work on new agent script today. I've put it in the chat. If you want to introduce your version of the new agent script, I'll do that afterwards, and then we'll raise your digital hand. We can go through what would you say to a new agent if you were calling people for the first time. Josh Checky's here to kick us off. Josh, you have a new agent script for us.
New agent script? No, I do love that intro line. That is your favorite realtor. It's actually a great icebreaker for some conversations.
And it's a scripting choice, right, Josh?
Like we can, as a joke, five times down the road, years of relationship with somebody, give them a call and say, hey, Josh, it's your favorite realtor, Chris Hurley. And Josh will laugh.
It's great to hear from you, Chris. How you doing?
So that's a script. You choose to introduce these things and use these words so that it's a repeatable phrase, creating some good energy around you. Who would like to be my friend on the phone and I can give him a call with a new agent script? Who wants to do new agent?
I'll be your friend, Chris.
Ring, 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 El Paso.
Hello.
Hey, Matt Cannon, it's Chris Hurley.
Chris, what's happening?
Man, I was
just reaching out to you. How are you doing today?
Oh, man, doing great, man. How are you?
Listen, I'm
doing better now that I got you on the phone. How's your family?
Family's good, man. Everybody's doing good. Just rolling right along.
Nice. FORD. We're going to move past all of that. Hey, I've got some exciting news.
Oh, yeah? What you got?
I have now received a real estate license, and I can help people in the process of real estate, and I've partnered with your favorite company, Blankety Blank Realty.
Huh, that's cool. I like that.
Hey,
I was calling today because I have a tiny favor, and I was wondering if I could ask for your help.
Sure. Yeah. What you got?
Do you know of anybody who's looking to buy a home, sell a home, or make a real estate investment?
I mean, I don't think so. Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, thanks for thinking about
that.
Somebody
posted in here and jumped off the script. There it is.
So
thanks for thinking about that, Matt.
And here's my tiny little favor. When you meet somebody in the near future, and I know you will because we had this conversation, would you please connect me with them?
Yeah, I can do that. Sure.
Awesome. I knew I could count on you.
Matt, I also keep my friends and family up to date with the real estate market. And what that simply means is I send them something interesting once a month, and then call 2 or 3 times a year just to check in and catch up. Would it be okay to add you to that special group?
I mean, yeah. I'm not going to get like a bunch of spam and stuff, am I?
No, the only thing I send you is things that are relevant and important to you, and it's just once a month.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Sure.
Awesome. The only thing I'll need is that your mailing address and your best email address. What's the best way to reach you?
So, yeah, we're at 123 Main Street and Matt at, gmail.com.
All right. Awesome. Do you have any questions in real estate that popped up since we were on the phone that I could answer for you today?
You know what? I don't know. My wife and I were thinking about doing something. We may need to talk.
Okay. Well, why don't I circle back around after you guys have talked about it? Now that you know I'm a realtor, maybe we can have a conversation tomorrow evening.
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah. Awesome. Matt, well, thanks so much for taking my call today. It really means a lot to me. Have an amazing day, and don't hesitate to reach out to me with any of your real estate needs or your family's real estate needs.
Yep, we'll do, Chris. Appreciate it. Good to talk to you.
Thanks, Matt.
Have a good day.
All right, see ya.
New agent script. How do you introduce yourself
to the people?
Who wants to role model that? Anybody want to show people how it's done?
I'll do it.
Let's go. Who wants to be Jonathan's person?
I will.
There we go, Gloria.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Gloria, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, this is Jonathan from the Donut House. I don't know if you remember me. I know you've come through the drive-thru several times, and I got your number because we looked at those puppies one time, and so I still have your cell number. I hope you don't mind if I call you.
Not at all. What's going on?
Well, I got some great news, and I wanted to let you in on it. Would you like to hear some great news?
Of course, I'm always ready for good news.
Good. Listen, I have just received my real estate license.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Listen, I have partnered with one of the best companies in the nation, Keller Realty, and I'm just calling my friends and letting them know what's happened and been excited about doing this. The thing that I wanted to ask you about today was, can you do a favor for me?
What is it?
Well, if you can, I was wondering if you knew of anybody that might be looking to buy, sell, or invest in a real estate property.
Well, I do know some people that are interested in looking at some property. What's going on?
Well, as you come through the drive-thru at the donut shop, I hope to give that same type of service. When you come through, I know your order. I know what you want. We chit chat a little bit. Your coffee's always sitting there waiting for you. It's always hot and fresh, and it's got the creamer in it that you like. And I want to provide that same service in the real estate business. And so what I'd like to do is if not to beg anybody, but understand that when I'm with Keller Williams, I've got a whole group behind me, and they are all working as a team to help these people in their real estate transaction. I just wonder, could you possibly do a 3-way text or let them know that you know somebody who's in real estate right now?
Jonathan, why don't you call me back in about a year? Because anybody that I want to refer to somebody who's had some experience.
Excellent. I can do that. Do you mind if I put you on an email so we can stay in contact? I promise not to hit you with a bunch of spam, but I do want to just at least keep in touch with you through email. Would that be okay?
That would be just fine.
Excellent. Can I get your email address?
blah, 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 blah.
Gloria, thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the fact that you gave me a little bit of time. You know, I'm a rookie at this, and I do appreciate your confidence. And I appreciate also the criticism to say, hey, you need to get some time under your belt. So I do appreciate that. But so thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Who got unsettled when Gloria dropped that one? Oh my goodness.
Gloria.
Oh my goodness.
Chris, I also, one of the things I did do,
drop at that one. I was like, oh.
I thought that was good, and I tried to come across real nervous. So you know that, hey, I'm really trying to do this, and I'm scared, and you know, and tried to bring that across too. So Gloria, I appreciate that.
You know, I was thinking donuts, house, big difference.
Exactly. Messaging matters. I had a good call yesterday with someone, and we talked about you have a jar of M&Ms or jelly beans or whatever it is, and that jar has an end to it. You are going to use the right number of words per jelly bean, and you'll run out of jelly beans if you use too many words. So be tactful in the words that you're using to express. Be thoughtful in the approach. And be ready for anything. Gloria introduced a concept we had never practiced. Be ready for somebody to say, you're unexperienced, call me back in a year. How to not cry after you get that statement thrown on you. Oh, goodness.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
And I would have come back and say, hey, Gloria, do you know the top industries that transfers very well in the real estate industry? Do you know waiters, nurses, teachers transfer very well, and they provide top services to most of their clients?
I like that.
Chris, I would also suggest that you use your office's experience. So, you know, I'm so glad you brought that up. My office has a combined number of X number of years. Our office has been in business for X number of years. We, you know, as a team, we had X number of transactions last year, internationally, nationally, but have those numbers, because then you can go in and saying I'm here to just as an extension of the office.
Yeah. Well, you join in an office for reasons, and you know those reasons. I'm happy that people are involved with companies that they like, and you know, go forth with that. Guys, so we're going to do breakout rooms now. Down below is breakout rooms. You can stay in the main room, or if you want to practice this or any script, you'll have about 20 minutes within the breakout rooms. Click down below under breakout rooms. Join a group with 1 or 2 or 4 people, and you'll have a good round robin session, and we'll come back on the other side. Double thumbs up. See you on the other side.
And Chris, you know what? That was an opportunity for analogy too, right? So when you're hiring someone for a football team and you have experience versus someone who's trying to new and make the team, who you think is going to be the hungriest?
That's a good question about experience. Let me ask you this. Usually when people ask that question, it's because they're thinking about a transaction that might be on the horizon. What are you thinking about in terms of a real estate transaction this year? No, I understand completely about experience. Usually when people ask that question, it's because they have a real estate transaction in mind. What type of experience could I partner with to give you the confidence that we could work together? Rahab was here with Open House. Rahab, are you still here with Open House?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right. Learn me up on the correct pronunciation.
Rahab.
Rahab. Okay.
You can call me Ray too. I should probably put that there.
When you're at the open house, what's your goal?
Well, typically I take the route of curiosity. So, you know, I'm asking questions, seeing where their mindset is at, seeing exactly what they've already done and haven't done, and seeing where I can come in to bring value and educate. That way I can gain their trust and confidence, and in turn, you know, get their contact info. I mean, I already have that because of the sign-in sheet. But at least I'm
going to dial it back just to the basics.
The number one thing you're going to get at an open house is name, phone number, email address, and then triage. That's it.
The whole beyond that experience will come based on our dialogue. But at the beginning, the main thing that I need to create is what you saw when you were coming to this call. How do I get lists of people? So that's the number one focus. So it can be people that walk in the door. Hey, welcome to the open house. What questions do you have? Or you can also go to the neighborhood and you can get people from the neighborhood. Byron Mims knocks on doors in Charlotte. Byron, do you meet people who give you their name, phone number, and email?
I do.
And do you meet some people who say, I'm not interested?
I do.
It's just a numbers game. But the goal is to go out there to introduce some activity, invite them to something, see if you can have a good relationship. And Byron, if you go out for 4 hours, what's your capture rate? Like about six contacts?
Yeah, somewhere in there. It's usually like anywhere between 10 and 20%.
Yeah. And then that's the return. Each day you go out, you're picking 6 or 10 people up, putting them in the system and market to them to reach out to them, and you choose the neighborhood that they live in.
Yeah, I'm implementing door knocking as well. This coming up months. A little nervous.
We're having a party at the thing. Who wants to invite somebody to an open house and show Ray what it's like? Invite a neighbor to the open.
Let's go. I'll do it.
Let's go.
Knock, knock, knock.
Lisa Perlman, answer the door, please.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Byron with Keller Williams. I don't know if you saw, but we just listed your neighbor's house down the street. Did you see that?
I did see that. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, well, we're having an open house tomorrow from 12 to 2. Just wanted to invite you, see if you wanted to come check it out. I'm sure you're not moving, but just maybe come over and give us some feedback. Would that be something you could do for us?
Is that okay for me to come in?
Oh, yeah, we get nosy neighbors all the time.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we get those all the time.
And what time did you say?
From 12 to 2.
12 to 2 tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, awesome. And while I have you, do you know anybody, family, friends, coworkers that are looking to move into your neighborhood?
I can't think of anybody right now.
Well, no problem. I appreciate you trying to think of someone. If you do, please invite them. We'd love them to come see the house.
All right, maybe I'll grab my sister and she and I'll come by.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you there. Hey, also, would it be of value to you if it goes under contract for me to, or after it closes, to come back and tell you how much it sold for?
I don't know. I could probably look that up on Zillow, right?
Yeah. I mean, you probably could.
What's it listed for, by the way?
It's listed at $750.
$750. Oh, good. I hope they get it. Good for me.
Exactly. Well, listen, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hey, I keep a bunch of your neighbors up to date on the current market here, our sales and stuff, and I would enjoy to put you on that list. What's a good email for you?
I'll give that to you when I see you at the open house. I got to run.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for your time. See you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Excellent job, Mr. Mims. Please.
I've definitely had a few of those interactions for sure. So when it comes to door knocking and trying to get contacts, so basically you're just saying, like, let me give you a CMA, or let me just, I can update you once it closes. Those are the two main points that or approaches that you take.
I do keep my friends and family up to date with the real estate market. And all that simply means is I send them something interesting once a month and then call them 2 or 3 times a year just to check in and catch up. Could I keep you on that special list as well? May I add you to that special group?
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you.
And then you're calling back, and some may have a interest in real estate. Yeah, I don't know what my home is worth. I had a CMA done a couple years ago. You can send me something. I'm not thinking of selling though. And then invite them to events and other things like that you create as part of your engagement strategy with people. All right, Jill Montoni's here. So, Jill.
Hello. Yeah, as far as a new agent goes, I know doing door knocking, whatever, having one piece that might work, whether it's an expired that you actually go door knock and practice leaving something, even if it's not. And then there was one time when a friend of mine in a nice neighborhood, one I keep in mind, she wanted to know about the piece of land next door. And we researched from square one. So then I went around the whole loop of the neighborhood knocking and saying, you know, I'm working for a friend of mine. We're actually researching a piece of land next door. I got all these stories from people who've been in the neighborhood. I found out more than researching online or mailing a card to them. And, you know, it just opened the door to that next conversation of how may I stay.
So, see what is going on.
Oh, hold on.
No, ain't no work today. So everybody
Hold on. Danielle, mute yourself, Danielle.
I know.
Come on, bud. Get to it fast enough.
Right, that's no.
Danielle,
mute yourself. Where'd it go? There she is.
Down.
Oh, that's so exciting. There we are.
All right. Anybody else in the
main room here? Anything you want to throw into the pool?
I will. I actually had hi, my name is Sarah in Atlanta. I actually had open house last weekend, and it was so cold, and so I decided instead of going knocking on doors, I actually called the 5 to the left, 5 to the right, and 5 across the front, and got a lot of the neighbors that were very receptive to the call and said that they will drop in at the open house. So door knocking, I took it to a different level because it was just cold. And I was like, I know I don't want to open my door for someone, and I don't know how other people feel, but it's cold outside. So I took that, and it turned out pretty good.
That is
true. You're going to be standing on the other side of that storm door talking through the glass. Soraya, why would I come by your open house again? I already live in the neighborhood.
Well, the reason why we're inviting the neighbors to the open house is because we're hoping to that we could get some information from you, feedback on what's good about the open house, because the open house for the neighborhood is actually 30 minutes before the scheduled open house. So this is just giving us an opportunity to speak with you, find out a little bit about the community, so that when we have buyers coming in, we can actually tell them more about the community than just about the house.
Okay. I understand. That sounds fine. That's an objection somebody might ask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there may be objections. You have to explain the value that other people. No one knows his neighborhood better than the people who actually live here, and just by you seeing it, you'd know about a great opportunity for somebody you might not have even met yet. So if you can come by for just 10 minutes, you'd obviously take it in on a really deep level because you know the neighborhood and you've seen the house, and you'd be really armed to pick your own neighbor with the best information. I could even share with you a digital flyer that you could take with you and give it to other people, and they could learn about the property too. That's why you'd come by.
Good. Thank you. I'll definitely use that.
It is on the stream either on YouTube and on Facebook, so you can get back and listen to that one again.
Okay.
I might cut that one up a little bit today.
That sounds like a good one.
Lots of good info
in the chat as well about sources for data points. You want to do the data thing. But take action, right? That's the main thing that we're going to do today is get active, engage, talk to people. What are you doing to engage the community?
Let's get out breakout rooms.
Chris, I have an untapped market.
What say
you?
It's people that have gotten a reverse mortgage, elderly people, older people.
Okay.
And they don't realize that if they stop paying the taxes, because in Texas you can defer your taxes. Right, so they've had the loan for a certain number of years, and then they stop making the taxes. Then the mortgage companies foreclose on them.
How many years do they have to go into tax arrears before the foreclosure starts the process?
I don't know, but that's one of the things that they have to do is they do have to pay the taxes. But sometimes they get this big lump sum up front. And, you know, everybody comes at them and they take the money and they give the money away, and that money goes very quickly. And that's why they go ahead and start deferring the taxes. But as soon as they do it, it triggers a foreclosure.
Yeah.
And the other thing about that, Gloria, is in our, you know, in Texas here and in Houston, I'm, you know, licensed in Houston and in Austin, property values have like doubled. And here, the tax bill on some homes went from $9,000 a year to $18,000 a year in like a 4-year period.
Right.
And that's going to be shocking for people who did a reverse mortgage in say 2016 or 17.
Right.
That they've got a huge tax liability now. I like that. That's an interesting idea. We'll have to pull that thread a little bit. Interesting.
You know, we could save them by selling the property and not letting it go into foreclosure.
And if they did a reverse mortgage, you know, it's somewhat seasoned, 5 years, 6 years, then you've got another equity position that could have risen through that tide of that season of the market.
But there's another thing is that, you know, the families, I know of one case where they did a reverse mortgage in 2016, and then they did pass away, but the kids let the house go into foreclosure. Well, there was equity in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If they just put the house on the market.
Well, that may be another thing, right? Does your parents have a reverse mortgage? Let me help you sell the home so that you guys get the equity when they, you know, need to sell it. Gloria, thank you for bringing that up. We'll continue to pass that one around and think about it, and maybe some scripts can emerge on that next week. I like that. Thank you, Gloria, for bringing that up. Gloria and I have known each other for, I don't know, at least of each other, 20 years.
I think so.
She treated me for a dinner once. I'm so honored.
Well, I want to take you to lunch or dinner when you come to Houston.
Oh, the 31st, they canceled my event there at Metropolitan. They didn't get their stuff in order. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll have to get another date.
Okay.
All right, back on another side, Golden Bumper Sticker Nuggets. Lots of kudos being passed around in the chat. Any compliments you want to throw out to the group? 321, 321. Ray, we do the expireds at the end and the beginning of the month, so we'll have scripts for that around the 30th and the 1st. And that's it. All right, my friends, great to see you guys again today. We'll be back on Monday, same time, same channel. Go make some contacts this weekend. Put some relationships together. Maybe write a contract or two. Let's do it.
Lisa Perlman, take us away.
Hey, Ruth Mahasi is going to sub for me on Monday. Hey, and a Wednesday. All right. You've received the inspiration. Now go put in the perspiration. Woo!
I'm sorry, Aziz.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, everybody. It was a great day.
Have a great day, everyone.
Have an incredible weekend, everyone. Great weekend, everyone.
Have a blessed weekend.
Have an amazing weekend. And thank you for your prayer.
Bye-bye.
Have a successful weekend.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark.
Rock it out this weekend.